What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are at an exciting time of year. We're finding out all the new Xbox One games and getting to see a lot of new footage from Gamescom. Now, this video is going to have Battlefield 4 as well as TitanFall, brand new gameplay, some really awesome reveals that they showed us, and I wanted to talk about it, share it with you guys, and I wanted to hear what games you're excited about or what you've been seeing from Gamescom that you think looks awesome. Now, Battlefield 3, it's one of my favorite games, and I know it has even more potential than it can currently harness on the Xbox 360, and this shows it off beautifully. Now they're going to have Levelution, so the maps can actually fully change, and you'll see some more examples of that in a minute, but this map that they're showcasing is one of the new ones that we haven't seen before. And it's kind of like a Wake Island, but tenfold. As you can see, there's a lot of different islands, and the mix with vehicles is going to be so much more epic, as well as having a lot more destructible environments. A lot of stuff is going to be the same, but the aspect of Levelution where the maps are actually going to kind of change. Like we see on Battlefield 3, Caspian Border, the pole will fall at the end, and there's some minor things. That's what kind of Call of Duty is implementing now with, if you saw, they have like a gas station that'll blow up. It's very small, minute things, but Battlefield has got a ton of destructible environment. It's not just one or two things on each map. It's the entire map is destructible. And on top of that, they're changing the entire map and how it can transform. So, you've probably also been noticing that there's different things you can interact with. There's also gates that you can open and close, as well as what I've noticed, you can shoot out lights and circuit breakers that'll, or you know, just a circuit that will blow out all the lights in the room, which you'll see in a clip coming up. Also, you saw right there the metal detectors going off, as well as when he actually jumped on the car alarm went off, giving your position away. But also, like I was talking about this Levelution, in the first clip that you were seeing with that Wake Island style map, the whole thing turns into a storm. The graphics are insane, but also they have a whole new mechanic for the water simulation as well that actually continues on with the full effect of the wind, the trees, and everything just kind of moves together, plus with the effect of all these new water vehicles that they're implementing and how they're kind of making that much more effective. Really looks awesome. Now, the final thing that they showed right at the end of this was they were hinting at a new vehicle, and I'm thinking it's going to be an Osprey gunner. As you can see right there, that's the shadow, and that was all we got to see and hear a little bit. But I'm thinking it might be an Osprey gunner or something, because it's something that's going to have hover ability, or maybe a new helicopter style thing. I don't know. Absolutely stoked for Battlefield 3, and the other game that I think is going to be amazing, this is an Xbox One exclusive game, is TitanFall. This thing looks insane. It's kind of got more of a Halo feel, I would say, because you can kind of jump higher, you can move around, but at the same time, you have a whole new aspect of kind of like this parkour where you can fly around on the buildings with a jetpack, slide against walls, and bounce off the walls, jump on them, and then jump off. And it's also got great first-person shooter type mechanics with the same thing that you've been used to from Call of Duty style game. Plus, this huge implementation with mechs, which I think could drive this either way. We'll see how powerful they are. They were talking about in the actual game that they're going to have kind of a weapon for each individual that will kind of be more specific to help you take out the mech. But at the same time, the mech has amazing mechanics for getting in it. I mean, the graphics and the interaction between you and the mech is really flawless, and that's something that would need to be there. It can't be something like, you know, a Battlefield 3 where you enter the vehicle and you just appear in it. This is something really awesome. You could just rip people right out of it as well, and the eject is beautiful. You can just pull the lever. All the mechanics and transitions between this look gorgeous. The interaction looks great. I think this could be a really good game, and it seems to be very, very focused on the multiplayer, which is something that's so key for games to be successful now, especially for people to continue playing them for a long time and get a lot of hype and a lot of people to it now. These are the two games I'm excited for, some Battlefield 3 and TitanFall, as well as Destiny, which I might touch on a little bit in another video. But let me know what you guys are excited for in the comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. You can drop the video a like if you did enjoy it, want to give me some support. That's it for me today, though, ladies and gentlemen. Love to hear what you thought, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Stonemound64, signing out.